A lot of it began with sticking up for other kids. If I saw a kid get shoved in the locker, I'd help the kid up, and then I ended up getting picked on for helping the kid because, that kid I'm helping is weird, and why are you helping him? I'm Trevor Marsicano. I'm a long track speed skater. Oh man, I remember sitting in science class and learning about the Big Bang and how everything just kind of happened, the way it was. We don't really know where it came from, but it just kind of appeared out of nowhere. And I just remember thinking to myself, like, that makes no sense. Like, there's got to be something more to it than that. And that was at a time before I really understood, like, what God and what Jesus is and what it stood for. And at that point in school and in hockey, I was just going through just really bad bullying experiences. Just, the constant torment of just being told you're not good enough, and just all sorts of other, physically and verbally abusive stuff. And that's when I really started to, rely on the Bible at first to kind of be my beacon of hope, be my beacon of light through the hard times. And it even got as bad as being attacked one day in the lunchroom because I was defending a couple of girls that my arch bully was picking on them, making them cry, and I was like, well, this isn't right. That was the point where I, after 3 years of dealing with all this bullying and stuff, seeing somebody else get bullied, and it just kind of, something in me snapped. I was like, no, I'm tired of watching people get bullied and watching nobody do anything about it. Of course, being a bully is bad, but being a bystander, in my mind, is even worse. If you if you want to get biblical about it, Jesus never just stood back and watched people, get stoned, or he never just sat back and watched people get hurt. He stepped in and he helped. People are bullies because they themselves have been bullied by something else. Instead of clamming up and kind of shutting the world out, they are dealing with it in a way that is very verbal and abusive, and sometimes physically abusive to others. So in a sense, they're just as much of a victim. Speed skating became a therapy for me as well, and I feel like I found God through my sport and just trying to pull the best out of myself. That's how I ended up coming closer and closer to God, and it's kind of been like that ever since.